Just kidding. What's up, you guys? So this is day number 2 of my video blog. I hope everybody slept good. It's 11:17 and I'm drinking an Angry Orchard. I don't it's good, I don't care. And I had a rough night last night, so there's that. Okay. So things I want to talk about today. Probably, well, there's pretty much one thing I want to talk about today is taking risk. Everybody always tells you not to look before you leap. Think before you act. All those cliches. But there are things that we should think about, and there are things that we shouldn't think about. I I'm lost on all of it. I like to think before I say something because I don't like hurting people's feelings. I don't like my feelings being hurt. Why would I hurt your feelings? Fuck you, nigga. No. But um I don't know. Taking risks, they can result in positive outcomes. You don't, you take a risk and you have a 50-50 chance of it being good, of it being bad. You don't know. And I'm looking at myself again and I'm trying to look at you guys. Not every step in life can be carefully planned out. There's so many times that I can recollect where I've planned something to try to do the exact detail, and things never work out the way you plan it. It's just hard. Like in my artwork, I was drawing and okay, oh yeah, my artwork for my senior, not my senior, my final portfolio for art. I took a big risk in doing my thesis over the female form. And as a lot of you know who went to school with me, that involved a lot of naked females. But I didn't care. The female form is freaking beautiful. All you beautiful ladies out there, hell yeah. No, it was great. It's just like graceful and stuff. And I was like really self conscious back then, because I was kind of a chunky girl. I've lost a lot of weight since then, but first I gained it, then I lost it. Went from 312 pounds, and now, ladies and gentlemen, I am 190 pounds. I'm so proud of it. Probably put on 2 pounds with the fat ass pancakes I just made and ate, and the bacon. Oh my God, bacon. Okay, getting off that. um, I took a big risk doing that because, it was high school. We weren't supposed to be doing that. That could have got me in big trouble, but it caused me to create a lot of wonderful pieces, and I love them, and they are actually in my real portfolio now. So I mean, that was a good risk. I took that risk and I stuck with it, even though I kept getting told no, 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 shame on you, shame on you, shame on you. I still did it because art's the way I express myself, and I took that risk to do it. But there are other things you take risks in, like smoking cigarettes or drinking or love. Like, a lot of you know that I was just recently in a relationship, and a lot of you know a lot of the bad stuff that went on in that relationship. I, oh, God, Matthew. Just, I took a risk doing that, despite, all the things that were against us, his family, and not having, me being poor, him being not poor, and then just, I don't know. love is a very hard thing to take a risk in because you don't want to get hurt. And I feel like I'm taking a risk right now with my new relationship. And I didn't go out, like, I told Matthew this, and I've told a couple other people this. I didn't go out trying to find a relationship. I went out, honestly, I don't care what you guys think. I went out for a booty call. I was just looking for a booty call. And then I met Chance, and it was totally different. You know, we get along really well. We talk all the time, and it's not talking to a brick wall anymore. I'm actually having a conversation, a legitimate conversation with somebody. And it's hard knowing that he lives so far away and we don't know if it's going to work out between us. There's that risk. There's the risk that we meet, and what he sees me online isn't what he sees in real life. I mean, granted, I haven't lied to him at all. Y'all know me. I don't really no, but like right now we're kind of arguing because we really do want to meet up, but it's hard because I just lost my job and taxes are around the corner, so I don't know what to do. I was planning on going to go see him, and now I can't because I don't want to lose that money that I do have in case I need it for an emergency. That I don't want to do that. But there's some risk that you have to take. So I'm really confused right now, and I need y'all's guys' opinion. I know this is supposed to be me talking to you guys, but I really do. I'm stuck. What should I do? I mean, I feel so connected with him that it's incomprehensible the feelings I have towards him. I mean, I love him, but y'all know that I love everybody, so, and I kind of feel like I might be in love with him, and I know it's kind of fast, but I mean, he just makes me feel complete. He makes me feel like myself again, and that was like really important for me when I told myself that I wasn't going back to Matthew and I was going to go back to being myself and doing stuff for myself. Now I'm looking into going back into school again. My artwork is just like phenomenal right now. I'm not being conceited, but it is. I'm just like drawing. And I lost that when I was with Matthew, and now I can do it like that again. And it's like, hold on. No, it's not a new cigarette. My other one went out. Okay, so I don't know. It's just, I don't want to be stranded. I won't be stranded. I have enough money to get up there and get back and, be able to go see him and, be okay. But it's the fact of when I get back, I'll be broke. And I don't want that. I'll need the money to go use for people for gas because don't have a car anymore. And I mean, taxes are right around the corner, and I plan on using that tax money to go get a car. So there's that. But having that extra cushion would be very, very helpful. I mean, it wouldn't really matter if I had another job lined up. And right now, the only job I have lined up is my artwork. And I'm okay with that because, it does bring in a pretty shiny penny. And if y'all know anybody that wants any artwork done, please, please, please do not hesitate to mention my name because I will got the hiccups, gladly do it for them. Growing up, a lot of you know that my mom pretty much let me and my siblings be our own people. Yeah, we kind of had, we all had our differences, but she told us that we would never be able to come into ourselves if she restricted us on what we wanted. She wasn't too happy about me not being Christian, but she let me do my own thing. And, I took that risk and I stopped being a Christian, and I'm happy with what I am now. Um, you just, you put yourself out on a limb with a no excuse approach, and even though you pretty much just did something out of the blue, your natural problem solving instincts will still kick in when you have that problem. Even if you stretch yourself out, your logic kicks in, and you're open to new ideas, and you know you're willing to try something new. It's just, are you willing to take that risk? Are you willing to put yourself in that standard where you don't know the possibilities? And everything you do pretty much is a risk. Okay, I'm going to go to the store today. That's putting yourself in a risk, because you're putting yourself in somebody else's hands by being in a car with all kinds of other drivers around you. That's a risk. And everything you do can result in a risk. I mean, the problem is the ones that you know and the ones you don't know. That's where the problem comes. So, calculated risk, you take them with careful thought. Uncalculated risk, you do them with pretty much no thought at all. I mean, you do, but you don't, because you don't know what's happening. You're pretty much leaping into open air. But I think I'm going to do it for the simple fact that I like doing new things. I don't like repetition. A lot of y'all know that. But it's just, you're scared of the outcome. And you shouldn't be scared of life. That's what I was telling you guys yesterday. Don't be scared of life. And I'm pretty much being a hypocrite, because right now I'm being scared of it, because I don't know what's going to come out. I don't know what the outcome's going to be. And everybody's scared of rejection. Rejection hurts, you feel unwanted, you feel unloved, you just don't want to be there no more. And I don't want to go all the way around the country to be rejected. But he's pretty much reassured me that it won't. It's just, I feel like if I don't explore this, I'm missing out on an opportunity that, could change my life. And I know that I need change. Repetition fucking sucks. That's the God honest truth. There's risk involved to do something totally new. But there's a reward there too. Whether it's bad or negative. I mean, bad or positive, Just give it your best shot, and you'll never know what will happen. I know that when I was younger, I used to take a lot of risk. I was a badass child. I'm not gonna lie there. I was hellion. But you come accustomed to taking risk, and you break free from the average way of living and thinking. Instead of fighting to stay safe, you gain momentum and confidence in not knowing what you're doing. You gain because you rely on yourself when you do that. Yeah, you have other people, but when you take that kind of leap of faith, that's something that's a choice you made. And you need to decide whether that choice is going to make you or break you. And honestly, recently a friend of mine told me, Um, I just had it on the tip of my tongue. What I would say. She told me, she said, Shanna, you can you could choose to follow the norms of society, or you could choose to form your society, your mind, your path. But don't follow your heart, because your heart can lead you astray. Don't follow your brain, because your brain overthinks things. Follow your gut. And for me, my gut's telling me that this thing that I have right now, it's not a bad thing at all. That it has possibilities of being wonderful and great. But with every day of not fully seeing him, fully meeting him, you know, I'm ruining that chance. Which is highly hilarious considering his name. But you risk build your self confidence and your self respect, empowering you to feel stronger and more confident in taking on new endeavors. It makes you, you know, it makes you more aware of what life can throw at you. And when I was younger and I did that, I was so confident, to the point of being totally cocky. A lot of you remember me from those times. I was a cocky little bitch. I'm just saying. Um, but when you're open to that kind of thing, you open yourself to new possibilities, and you position yourself to profit a whole lot more than you are willing to when you're just staying still or staying the same. You establish new limits in your mind and in your life, and you know what you can take and what you can't take. I know right now what I can take and what I can't take. And, after so recently getting out of like that long relationship, being beat down, and not physically, you guys, not physically, but just like I lost myself along the way. I, I, it got so bad at one point that I just, I didn't feel the need to try to live anymore. I got super fat, 312 pounds. It's kind of big, you guys. And then, I kept looking at myself in the mirror, and I was like, why does he love me? Look at me. I'm nothing but a fat pig. I'm lazy, da 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 da. And I couldn't do it no more. And I changed, I guess that's what changed our relationship, because I decided that I can't keep doing the same thing we were doing in high school. I realized I needed to grow up. I mean, yeah, I was forced to be an adult at a young age, and I did do adult responsibilities, but me and myself was lazy, and it wasn't something I could do. I didn't have a job. I wasn't in school like I wanted to and was supposed to do. Still living under my mom's roof. This is an unfortunate circumstance, okay? Don't judge me right now. This is only temporary. But I just realized, I don't want to do that. Where am I going in life? I'm doing the same exact thing every day. And I changed. I started working out, started eating healthy. I started, going outside and getting sun and, having fun, because I realized, you could die any day. Every day you wake up is a blessing not to be under the ground. Why waste any second doing something you don't want to do? Oh, I'm bored. Well, that's a choice you made. There are plenty of things you could do not to be bored. You could read, you could drink, you could draw, you could sing, you could dance, you could go out and be president, Just do it. I mean, that's probably going to be a lot that, I'm probably going to say that a lot on my videos, because that's what I'm told. Go out and do it. Don't be about it. I mean, don't talk about it, be about it. And even the comedian Gabriel Iglesias, he's like, I don't want to be fat anymore, but I love chocolate cake. And I'd rather die eating chocolate cake knowing I'm happy than die without my chocolate cake. Be like, oh, I wish I had a piece. And that's what I want to do, but it's not exactly chocolate cake, it's life, you know? I don't want to die thinking I did nothing with my life. And even though the last 2 years I got out of what I was doing and I started, living for me and living for happiness and stuff, I'm satisfied with it. I taught myself to drive, got in a car accident, got sued, but you know what? I taught myself to drive. The car accident was not a result of me teaching and learning to drive. It was my fault because of the fact I did not have a legal driver's license and I was not on insurance. That's the only reason. Otherwise, it was the stupid bitch's fault. But getting off that, I went to school. That was like really entertaining, even though I didn't like a certain teacher. And I loved school. I wanted to go to the school of my choice, though. I mean, Nosy was close, but the one I really wanted to go to was Rocky Mountain College of Art and Design. And I actually did that. And then I moved somewhere where I didn't have any resources at all and had to drop out, which sucked because, I couldn't do school anymore. And I feel really bad about it. But on the same hand, you know, I feel more well-rounded because I did get the school experience and I know what to expect when I go back, because I am going back. I'm not going to be flipping burgers the rest of my life. Not that I'm flipping burgers now, but um, it's just, I wanted to go to college ever since I was a little girl, ever since I knew what college was, and I'm going to do that, whether people like it or not. Just need to get some couple things straightened first. But risk, taking risk and chances, it requires some blind trust in most cases. Nothing is ever guaranteed in this life. Nothing. You just got to trust your instincts. Sometimes your gut's leading you down an unknown path, but inside you know there's something big on the other side. So go for it. You'll never know what's on the other end, whether it be Wonderland or hell. But then again, Earth is hell, so you're just walking back home, huh? But you can accomplish it until you've done something you've never done before. Take the risk, and you take the risk of reaching a bigger reward. That's why I think I'm going to go see Chance. Because my brain's telling me, you're going to be broke. My heart's telling me, but you love him. My gut's telling me, there's something great out there. And, sometimes gotta reach for greatness after a big fall. I'm not gonna be posting any singing videos today because the last video I did, I did not know that was the one I posted. And I can't really think of a song about risk without rapping. And my mom is home today, and she doesn't really like it when I rap. She said it makes me sound very butch, so I'm going to save her the embarrassing matter of hearing me be a butch person. If I think of anything, I might do one later and post it. But as of right now, I'm good, and I hope you guys got something off of this. I know this video is a little bit longer than yesterday. Again, I'm just getting used to it. Let me get used to it, and I'll start trying to do just a little bit of, time limit. Take chances. make mistakes. This life is full of mistakes, but you know, you never know what'll happen. You might just find you're happily ever after. You might just find hell. Either way, enjoy it. This is Snow, melting off.